Do you overly identify with your pain, illness, discomfort, or dysfunction? I was watching a really interesting documentary on Gaia yesterday. I believe it's called Heal or Healed, but it taps into the idea of our subconscious is kind of comfortable being where it's at. I see this reflected in my own healing journey, and I see it reflected in the clients that come in to see me for relief. Who are we outside of the suffering that we've been dealing with for years and years and years? Our brain sometimes can't even fathom what that looks like or that it even exists. What happens if I'm healthy? What happens if I'm in peak condition? What happens if I'm not dealing with the negative self image or the idea that I'm not good enough for something? I'm sure that people listening can relate and pinpoint things that they feel stuck in. It's frustrating. You don't like to be in pain. You don't like to be uncomfortable. You don't like to have dysfunction in your body. But if your brain is used to it, if it's the comfort zone, if it's the default, it can be really difficult to break yourself out of that, especially because it has to do a lot with the subconscious mind, which we're not even aware of. So, this is what I do. This is what I help people with. I allow them to passively get into a state where their parasympathetic can become activated, and then we can go in and we can tap into the subconscious holding patterns, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. So, if you feel stuck in a particular pattern, if you feel like you've done everything you can, tried all the things to get past a certain point in your life, whether it's chronic pain, whether it's chronic illness, whether it's just mindset in general, make sure you give me a follow, and I would love to hear more about what you're going through.